Good evening, welcome to Yemen Today News. I am Abir Ali. As part of the Gaza ceasefire deal, the Palestinian resistance handed over 4 female soldiers related to the Israeli occupation to the Red Cross organization. This report has more.
The Palestinian resistance handed over 4 captive female Israeli soldiers to the Red Cross in Gaza City. Israel was set to release 200 Palestinian prisoners or detainees later in the day as part of the ceasefire in the Gaza Strip. The truce is aimed at winding down the deadliest and most destructive war ever fought. The fragile deal has so far held, quitting airstrikes and rockets and allowing for increased aid to flow into the tiny coastal territory. When the ceasefire started, 3 hostages were held in exchange for 90 Palestinian prisoners, all women and children. 4 hostages are expected to be freed for 200 prisoners and will likely be released into Gaza or sent abroad. Israel's military issued a statement saying that preparations had been completed to receive the hostages and provide them medical care and personal support at the initial reception points, then transfer them to hospitals and reunite them with their families. In Gaza City's central Palestine square, a crowd began to gather early, where the hostages were expected to be handed over to the Red Cross. After the swap, Israel is expected to begin pulling back from an east-west route, dividing Gaza in 2 and allowing displaced Palestinians in the south to return to their former homes in the north. For the first time since the beginning of the war, Palestinians will only be allowed to move north on foot, with vehicular traffic restricted until later in the ceasefire. In a statement, the ministry, which oversees police forces, said Palestinians will be able to move between southern and northern Gaza on foot through the coastal Rashid Road. What happens after the deal's initial 6-week phase is uncertain, but many hope it will lead to an end of the war that has leveled wide ribbons of Gaza, displaced the vast majority of its population, and left hundreds of thousands of people at risk of famine.